The climate change crisis.
This report by IPCC is a summary for policymakers that details the possible effects of global warming of 1.5 degrees and ways that we can change to counteract this trend. This report helps us visualize the effects of global warming in the future. Using this report, politicians in power can make decisions that will help us years from now. Why is this problem getting worse? We believe this problem is getting worse and will continue to get worse because of people who don't believe in climate change or people who aren't concerned. We conducted a survey and asked 30 people if they either believed in climate change, didn't believe, or aren't concerned. 20 people were concerned, 6 people were not concerned but believed in it, and 4 people did not believe in climate change.
This survey shows that there is a much larger percentage of people that are concerned about climate change than people who aren't. But even a small population of people who don't believe or aren't concerned is still dangerous, because it could stop us from finding a solution to this monumental problem. This article is about the causes and effects of global warming/climate change. This statement was made by 18 different scientific societies, including the American Meteorological Society and the American Geophysical Union. Observations throughout the world make it clear that climate change is occurring, and rigorous scientific research demonstrates that the greenhouse gases emitted by human activities are the primary driver. This article is factual proof of the effects of climate change, and that carbon emissions are the primary reason.
Here are some common questions about climate change. Number 1. Is the sun causing climate change? No. The sun can influence the Earth's climate, but it isn't responsible for the warming trend we've seen over the past few decades. Number 2. What is the greenhouse effect? The greenhouse effect is the way in which heat is trapped close to the surface of the Earth by greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases include carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxides.
What is the difference between climate change and global warming? Global warming refers to the long-term warming of the planet. Climate change encompasses global warming, but refers to the broader range of changes that are happening to our planet, including rising sea levels, shrinking mountain glaciers, and etc. This source from NASA shows the effects and damage we have done to our planet recorded since 1980. The data from NASA shows that carbon dioxide levels have had a very large increase by 410 parts per million, and sea levels are gradually rising while Arctic sheets are melting. Since 1980, global temperature has gone up by 1.9 degrees. Taken as a whole, the range of published evidence indicates that the net damage costs of climate change are likely to be significant and to increase over time. Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change.
What is happening to natural habitats and environments? Even though some animals are flourishing in their natural habitats, you can't say that for most of them. Since global temperature is rising, so are sea levels. These rising sea levels can cause destructive erosion, wetland flooding, and occur in agriculture's contamination with salt. All of these things combined can cause loss of habitat for fish, birds, and plants. Rising sea levels can completely destroy ecosystems and could even affect coastal cities such as Charleston, New York City, and several cities in Florida.
Conclusion. Based on our resources, we think climate change is no doubt a global crisis, but it is not too late. We can still prevent it. If we try to reduce our carbon footprint, then we can end climate change in its tracks. All it takes is to reduce as much waste as possible. The possibility of reducing climate change is still pretty low, but if we don't stop now, then when will we? End climate change once and for all.